What is it in the chart of Amir Khan that makes him so hardworking and gave him delayed success in life? What is it that made him uncomfortable with his father? What is it that we see in his chart that made him work or live up to the responsibilities of his father, be it taking care of his mother, be it taking care of his brother, or also looking after sisters? Well, you see the Sun-Saturn combination in his chart that is working for him in this manner. It's a karmic combination, and for like all karmic combination, it explodes in a number of ways in his chart. It makes him, depending on the placement again of the Sun and Saturn. If the Sun Saturn are together in the sign of Leo, then it's where Sun is predominant, and then the person will have a lot of influence and will have a lot of power. When Sun and Saturn are placed in the sign of Saturn, then in any of these signs that Saturn becomes very strong in, the ability to work hard and to gain success will come later on in life. So, it will obviously this combination will depend upon the house that it is placed in. Again, I will also take you to a combination as to in different divisional charts. Does this work? Yes, it works beautifully in divisional charts, and I will give you an example later on if you are there with me till the end. So, be there so that you can see that how it works minutely even in the D3. The Sun and Saturn, even if they are opposite to each other, these things hold true. So, it makes a person very determined, it gives a person a good leadership with a very in a very constructed manner. It makes a person work hard to be a good leader. It makes a person be a leader which does work and teaches people by doing their work. It makes a person shine in life again as per all the classics, be it BPHS, be it Uttar Kalamrit, be it Fal Deepika, be it Jatak Saravali. They all say that the person will have success in life, but it will be delayed and there will be issues with father. It is one common point that runs through all, or rather two common points that runs through all the classics. Again, these people have the ability to take up responsibility, and they have a lot of ethics in life that they follow. Sometimes it may seem that it is because of their ethics that they are not able to live up in life or move to a height, but Saturn tests those ethics, and once a person has achieved those heights or has lived up to those ethics, it will immediately and effectively give those achievements one is looking forward for. Again, with an administrative capability, such people know how to handle their duties and diligently. The endurance is also huge, but then everything also has a flip side, a negative side. To this Saturn also shows a flip side of being pessimist. You do not value yourself enough, you may not be able to understand your own strengths, and you may also feel depressed at times. If the Saturn is stronger, depression may be also one of the points. And because, or if this influences your 6, 8, 12 houses, then there is also a strong chance of getting a lot of diseases, be it heart related diseases, bone related diseases, because bones are represented by Sun, and in the old age these bones are represented by Saturn. Spine related issues, blood related issues can also crop up in life. We will take these two charts, and there is an interesting chart as I told you about, that is about the third house, D3. So, this is the chart of Amir Khan that I was talking to you about, and in Amir Khan's chart you see that his Sun and Saturn are sitting in the Lagna. If Sun is sitting in the Lagna, it is strong, but they are sitting in the sign of Aquarius, where Saturn is very strong. So that is the reason why he has such a lot of endurance. He wants to do things the hard way, and he then gets a lot of appreciation for it. But that is delayed appreciation. And if you look carefully, you will also see that there are strong ethical values attached to him. Let's go into the interesting bit of the divisional charts. This is a chart, D3 chart of a person, a young person, who wanted to know what his relationship with his siblings would be. Now again, the Lagna in the D3 here is Gemini Lagna, and the 9th house here you see is the sign of Aquarius. The Sun Saturn is in the 12th house, and as such aspect the 9th house. I asked him how many siblings he had. He said he was the youngest of the 3 siblings. So the eldest sibling would be represented by the 9th house. If you see Saturn also aspects with, and Sun being in conjunction with Saturn also aspects the 9th house. I told him and I asked him that your eldest siblings has done things for you that your father was not capable or could not have done, and has taken responsibility for you many a times, and has sacrificed also for your needs, your benefit. And he very well agreed to it. So you see, these divisional charts will also show these traits that we've talked about, and if you want to know more in whichever divisional chart you have that, you will find that it works beautifully for you. Do let us know how it works in your chart, and we'll get back to you with the shorts. Thank you.
Please hit the bell icon for fresh updates. Don't forget to like, share and comment on the videos, and please subscribe to our channel.